Hello, I'm Rob and you're watching Outside in the 515. Today is a day of endings and continuing the new beginning. Stay tuned. So like I said, today is about endings and continuing the new beginning. So what we did is tried to start a welding business a few years ago, and it just didn't go. A lot of things made that happen. Certain economical policies that were in place a few years ago did not help small business owners trying to start. And there's just multiple other reasons. So we need the room in the driveway. So what we did yesterday is I'll spin you around and show you. So we had my buddy bring over his skid loader, and this is the 03 Duramax that used to be my portable welding truck, and as you can see, it's empty. We took off all the equipment off of it, and it's sitting over at my shop right now. Got all the tools out of the inside. Got the magnet that turned into a sticker off best we could, and the only thing I'm leaving on is the oxygen acetylene tank bottle or tank boxes that I made. I don't have any use for them. I don't feel like selling them because they are heavy, so it's just going to go away on the truck. So what I'm doing is there's and some of you might have heard of this. There's a organization called Teen Challenge of the Midlands, and what it is it's a Christian organization that takes donations and donated vehicles, and it sells them, junks them, whatever they have to do with them, and it takes that money to help people with recovery and displaced teens, displaced kids. It's a really good cause. I've known many people involved with it. I've known many people that have donated vehicles to it. So we always called this truck Iron Man because my favorite Marvel character is Iron Man. I was a welder. I dealt in iron, so we called this truck Iron Man. The motor in Iron Man popped a head gasket, and I didn't realize it because it wasn't smoking. It didn't show any of the signs. But I noticed a few times that the low coolant light would come on, and what it was doing was it was dumping antifreeze down into the crankcase, and we're about 95% sure it spun a main bearing. So the cost to rebuild or to buy a new one is just more than what it's worth, and I'm not doing any portable welding anymore. So, and instead of trying to sell it and sit on it, I thought I'd take the tax break and donate it. So that's what we did with this one. And yesterday we did the same thing with my old green truck. We needed to start it to get it out of the way of the shop, and the fuel pump went out. And I've had that truck since 2005, and it's got over 200,000 on it. I don't hardly ever drive it because the frame's rusting out and cracking. So I donated that one to them too. So they're going to come get this one tomorrow. So now we got to get over to the shop and get my utility trailer unloaded with the equipment that's on it. And who knows what else we're going to do. So, okay, so like I said earlier, the remnants of the welding business are on the trailer, and we got to get it off and in the shop because the battery, this thing needs a service and a new battery. This thing needs a new pulley. Pulley broke, so I'm not getting rid of this stuff. And then I dug an old blade out of the backyard that I'll make a new video when we start modifying it to fit the skid loader. So we'll get you set up here and we'll start taking this stuff off. Alrighty, well, we've got all of that done and off the trailer. I do got to go buy a new battery for the welder, as it would not start without the charger on it, and it wouldn't even stay running without the charger on it, so got to go get a new one of them. But that is not the priority right now. We just got notification that our wood stand is empty, so we're heading home to get the four-wheeler and the grill cart, and we're gonna get it filled. Alrighty, well, we had to restock all the bundles. Somebody come and bought all the bundles. Somebody bought our first loose stack. So they bought a $20 loose stack of wood. So now we're gonna get the four-wheeler pulled back, the cart and the trailer pulled back, and probably have a beer and call it a day. Okay, well, we had some confusion. Somebody didn't know where to pay, even though this sticks out like a sore thumb. Even though that sticks out like a sore thumb, so we had a sign, bought a sign. I figured, we bought a sign, I figured, better put arrows on it since some people can't just figure stuff out. So, right there. Okay, now we also got a smile you're on camera thing because we've got a few cameras. I think I'm gonna put that right here. I think I'm gonna put that right here.
Perfect.
I don't have my level. All our signage is up. Okay, well, that's about going to do it for us today. We got the truck unloaded. We've got the trailer over at the shop unloaded. We got the skid loader out of here and returned. Got the wood stand refilled after selling out all our bundles and a loose stack. And I think Mama's got her jams and jellies all refilled, so it's time to enjoy a Yingling and relax. Got some crazy neighbors going on over here. People ripping up and down the street. So even though I'm a little sad that the first nice vehicle I ever bought went away on a flatbed to probably an auction, but it's probably going to the junkyard. And then stripping down my welding truck. You know, a part of me really thinks that I failed because I couldn't make the business go. And the only thing I didn't do to make the welding business go was I didn't quit my day job and give it 100%. And in a way, I'm glad I didn't, because I don't think the economy would have gotten better for small businesses. I think it's turning around, but on the same hand, and I probably wouldn't have had time to start doing this firewood stuff. And I'm really, really glad that I've gotten back into firewood. It's been 20 some years since I've cut and split firewood, and I forgot how much I enjoy it. And then, joining this great community of woodhounds. Everybody's been so helpful. You guys are all great. I really enjoy all this. So now we're gonna probably call it, because I'm sitting out here sweating my butt off. But we're gonna call it a day. Tomorrow, I think we gotta go across the street. My neighbor gave us a bunch of wood, so tomorrow we've got to go get some of that. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends, click all the ringy-dingies at the bottom, and we'll catch you on the next one.